What's up, gamers? You know, this mega build is really something it's getting to the point now where it's something so much farther than I think I would ever be able to use my tiny creative brain to come up with. What I'm doing is just, it blows my own mind, honestly. And I just wanted to thank you all for keeping me so invested in this build, because I honestly don't think I would have continued it if, you know, you guys didn't show so much interest. But so many people are just obsessed with the way that it's going and want to see the progress of it, that it's just continually got me excited to do it, man. It's to the point now, this specific build, I originally intended on making a lot of villages, or lots of builds, or whatever you want to call them, mega builds, because we have the ability to do so with so much space and everything else. And I don't know, I just wanted to thank you guys for supporting me with all these crazy Enshrouded builds, and continuing to watch the series and watch all the episodes, and yeah, keeping up with what we've got going on here. It's been a lot of fun, man. It's been a lot of fun, and I intend on keeping going with it. I don't know how many hours I'm at in this game right now, and I think it's getting close to 300, and that's pretty insane, man. It feels nice to have a game where I can, you know, I like to mix it up and play different games, obviously, because I don't want to get stuck to one specific game again like I did with Grounded a long time ago. But at the same time, man, doing this for a long period of time allows me to meet a lot of really cool people and become really good friends with a lot of good people. And I've met so many people, and everything right now is just on the up and up. All of the subscriber gains and the average Twitch viewers, and you know, I've been doing this for about 15 months, and if you look at my channel, I have about 1,450 uploads in the past, you know, year and some months, which is crazy, dude. I have put my heart and my soul and just dedicated my entire life neglecting, you know, normal daily shit in order to be a somewhat successful content creator. And you know, every once in a while I go through these motivational situations where things are looking up, and it just gets me excited about the future. This build is just, every time I run down here to go lay in the bed, I'm just like, I blow my own mind. Ouch. Or break my own ankles, one of the two. Just what a crazy experience. What an absolutely crazy experience. Can I like eat some health regen or something while I'm laying in bed? Oh, cool. The sun came up at the same time. Yeah, this is just nuts. This is just nuts. And now what we're working on the front end, you know, originally from the very beginning, I wasn't super stoked about the entryway of this build, and now kind of destroying it and rebuilding it, I think it's going to be so much more insane than it was originally. So we're just gonna kind of chill, hang out, build, have a good time, and show you guys kind of what my creative mind could come up with. So if you don't mind, and it doesn't you know, bruise your fingers or hurt your soul in any way, shape, or form, if you could like the video and consider subscribing to join me on this excellent, fantastic journey to our first play button, which is 100,000, which is still pretty far away, but I definitely think it's in the foreseeable future. Whether you're a strong believer and supporter of my stuff, or you're, you know, just a passerby, this might be the first time you've been here. I'm one of the most realistic people you'll see. You won't ever see me, you know, post anything that is a lie, that's for sure. I don't know what I'm on about. Yesterday I rambled on about all kinds of different crazy stuff in yesterday's episode. If you want to go watch it, make sure you check it out after this one. If you just want to hear me ramble on about literally my entire life and everything that there is to think about. I'll place these like this. I did this on the other side and it turned out looking pretty cool. So the majority of this floor underneath here is just going to be hidden, and the reasoning more or less behind me carrying it over was because I needed to get it, you know, the same with the other side, because we got to have that uniformity. We need to have the uniformity. Now there's some weird stuff going on here. I'm not 100% sure There we go. We got this funky block, a little bit leftover stuff from destroying what was here originally. But I think if I do this and then carry these down to the floor, oops, trying to save as much of this material as I possibly can, that will be okay. That's what these big builds all come down to. You know, people are like, oh man, I couldn't imagine how much bronze it took you to do that. Well, and I've said this many times, I've been sitting on the same 80 bars worth of bronze, which may or may not sound like a lot, but I can promise you it's really not a lot, because, you know, every time you craft bronze bars, you make 10. So something I'm considering doing, one is taking this floor out. Two is bringing these towers down to the floor down here. I think that would look cool. Maybe carrying on this situation here. I would like to build a wider tower, I think, in the corners of like what we're working with here. And I don't know, I'm thinking of getting rid of the round tops and going with something more along the lines of the stuff I was seeing in my, hold on, let me open up my AI images from yesterday. Here we go. So if you can see this almost design, something like that, where it's got like, or something even like this, where it's got these extended areas here. I would like to maybe try and do something like that instead of our just straight up, you know, penis looking freaking towers here. Definitely add a lot more depth to them. It's going to be difficult, obviously, because it's a circle, and anytime you're messing with circles with blocks, it's a pain. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring these towers down, and then we'll decide whether we're going to destroy the tops of them or not. So I'm going to just do this here. Hopefully I'm not wasting too many blocks on the back end of that. And I'm also going to go ahead and cover up this hole here, if it'll let me. Not a big fan of the doorways, especially since they don't go nowhere. But, you know, now that we're doing this, maybe I can make a second entryway to take us down into the lower parts of the build. Maybe something a little creative-ish we can think about in a day or two. I will be going back to streaming this tonight, probably. Nightingale has been a lot of fun, but I just don't, with the lack of, or with the crazy build restrictions and stuff that they have in that game, where you're only allowed to place like 300 structures per build, is a little bit of a boner killer for me, honestly, if I had to say. So I think we're gonna go back to streaming this, at least for a little while. Maybe they'll throw out a few updates or something, updating the build limits and things, but until then, I will give it a break to let it cook for a little bit. It's a super fun game. The concept of it's amazing and it's a blast, but I'm just having too much fun building at the moment, man, honestly. You might still see some more Nightingale YouTube videos come out, but other than that, as far as stream goes, I think I might just fall back in line with what I've been working on here. So with that being said, tomorrow's video, you guys should see an insane amount of progress of me working on this. And if you don't want to miss that progress, definitely check the description for my Switch channel, you know what I mean? Oh man, we got something going on here. Can't really tell. Oh, it's where I just filled those in. Okay. Something here is not adding up. There we go. I wonder if I can jump high enough to, no, okay. Let's see, go ahead and throw down a platform or two so I can get up here and fix this one little piece. There we go. Pull this side down too. There we go. All right, that should be better. Should look better-ish for now until I figure out exactly what I want to do with these little areas. Now, can I fit that there without messing it up? Negative, okay. All right, well then, make sure I put this in the right spot. Circles are hard, man. It might be a situation where I just delete the whole tower and make it bigger too. I don't know. So many ideas running through my head when it comes to these builds, and I just want it to look insane. And I think up to this point, we have definitely achieved the look insane factor, which so that just means we just got to keep going with it, right? Just got to keep going with the look insane factor. We want the best, biggest build ever. Now, there's been some people that's commented on my recent videos saying that they have some pretty awesome builds too, and I would love to see them. If you want to share them with us, check the link in the description for the Discord. I would love to see what you got going on. Share it in the picture section in there, and I'll definitely make sure I check it out for sure. So let's see here. Let's see if we can carry this stuff down. These parts here. I think I'll just use pillars. There we go. So that way I'll use the least amount of material. There we go. Carry these all the way down. Then we can start getting to work on... Oops, is that right? That doesn't seem right. There we go. All the way to the bottom. I definitely have a acquired taste type of content, I think. Not a whole lot of people play survival games for the builds, but I sure do. Because I like to really test them out and see what kind of craziness we can, you know, come up with. It's just my favorite thing to do. I don't know why. It's just kind of my niche, I guess. They say as a creator, you have to have a niche in your field, and I think I do, man. I don't know anybody else. One of the only other people I've ever seen to push the boundaries and the limits of survival games is, what's his name? Let's Play Games or something like that. But he more along the line does giant mega crap just simply to break the game. I just want to see its full potential. But yeah, I don't know if I want to bring this all the way down just yet, just because I'm not 100% sure if this tower is what I want to do just yet. It's just gonna suck to have to tear it down, but if I make that choice, then, you know, I'm sure it's for the better. I'm sure it will be for the better. I don't mind undoing and redoing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Seems we have a difference of something going on here, because I did not have that 1 block gap. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, all right, yep. I see what's happening here. There we go. Fill that in. And then I guess take this row out. I don't know when and where I made that design choice, but I'm cool with sticking with it. All right, cool. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I hope you guys know that I am not a creative person. I just kind of put things down and see where they go, which is probably why so many different times I destroy what I work on and I come back and, you know, redo it. So it just goes to show that you don't have to be creative to be able to come up with some cool ideas. You just might have to have just a tad bit of OCD, which I do believe I have. My wife today, I dropped her off at work, and what does she do? And this is like proof that I have OCD, and I've said like stuff like this before. Obviously not diagnosed OCD or whatever, because, you know, even if I did have it, I would never go get it diagnosed, because that's just weird. I don't need somebody to tell me that I am hyper, you know, freaking obsessed with shit. But my wife today, when I dropped her off, she decided that it was a fantastic idea to take my wallet and move around all of the cards in my wallet, just because she knew that it messed with my brain, and she loves any opportunity she can get her hands on to mess my brain up. So what did I do? Grabbed some McDonald's on the way home, you know, and looked in my wallet, and my driver's license and all my cards and everything were all in the wrong spot, and I freaked out, man. Freaked out. I can't be doing all that, man. I have everything in its specific place for a specific reason. Same like whenever I, you know, set my wallet and my keys down in the house when I get home, they are always in the exact same spot, just so that I always know where they are when I need them, so I don't have to spend, you know, an extra 20 minutes trying to find out where my keys are. Things like that, you know. Might be a little too much to get, you know, overexcited about that kind of stuff, but I don't know. I just want my things where I put my things, man. Is it so hard to ask? Is it so hard? Another thing she does to get on my nerves is when we leave in the morning, she'll grab my keys and she'll make sure she puts them in the ignition backwards, so that the buttons, because I always have it to where like the buttons on my keys are like facing towards me, but she puts the keys in backwards. So like when if I don't notice it, usually I notice it like right off the bat, but if I don't notice it, I'll get back home and take the keys out, and I'll go to lock the car doors, but instead of locking the doors, I'm just pushing on the back of the remote because it was reversed. I don't know, man. Maybe I have a disease. You're a plague, a disease on this planet. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. Could be bad, I guess. Let's take out these middle ones so this can come all the way down. So that way we at least get a decent symmetrical look at everything. I like that. But I'm just trying to give you guys daily progress, man. Although I do have some serious OCD problems, I want to make sure that every time you guys tune in, you got something cool and new to look at. And this, my friends, so far is looking really cool. I don't like how my render distance is jacked, so I can't see that stuff on the left when I step far enough away. Or maybe it's just... You see how it disappeared, though? That was weird. Now it's not doing it. Yeah, look on the left of the screen. Wajah! Right over there. And there it is. And now it's oh, now it's gone. There it is. Now it's gone. It's because I got all my graphics settings turned down really low so I can have the best of the best performance, because, you know, I care less what the game looks like as long as it's running super well. So I think from this point, what I do is I take the walls all the way up, but I'm kind of trying to decide if that's really something I care to do right now. I also want to go ahead and extend this. I wonder how much farther I can go. Man, I can actually go pretty far. Extend it for no reason other than the fact that there's, you know, no mountain on that side, but mountain on this side. I originally liked it to where it looked like it was carved into the mountain, but I do think having this bigger area to play with here is going to be a very good thing. Now, the ends of these, I don't know. I was working on, before I clicked record, I was actually watching the new Avatar series on Netflix. It just released today. And I was working on doing this double inlay on this side and seeing if it's more better than just doing the single inlay over here, which, my God, how did I miss these things, dude? I don't know. I don't know how I missed these things. I need to also, oops, let's undo that. I need to remember how I did the other side of the cut-in on that staircase. So I started on the 4th stair, one line. So 1, 2, 3, 4th stair right here like that. Then I made sure I had 2 and 2. Okay, like this. There we go. Try and get it as low as I can so it doesn't mess with the way the stairs look. Oops. If you get it too close to the actual block underneath of it, it transforms the way the block underneath of it looks. Ah, kind of like that just happened. So let's try not to do that if we can. There we go. Nice. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the double inlay over here, which I haven't done anywhere else in the build, but see, if I do the single inlay though, then I can do my cool little torch designs like this that I've been doing everywhere. And I just realized that this one, God, dude, I keep finding all these. How do I mess these things up? There we go. That side's good. It's a step up on each angle. I don't know how I missed that on the very first one. Wow, I don't know. Way to go, see-through. Ticking myself off. Yeah, so if I do this and then I just get rid of this top row, which honestly I should probably remove the entire row since it's all one piece. If I do this, then I will be able to, you know, cut out my, because that would be 3 tall. So I would be able to cut out my space, you know, for the torches in the wall, which would look really cool. So yeah, I might do that actually. I think that would look better. I think that would look better. Now, do I have torches on my person here? Oh yeah, dude, we got plenty. I got 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Got another 5 up here. Yeah, we got enough to do something here. So let's go ahead and cut some of these in. See if it's gonna cooperate. Let's see here. Bada boom, is that too tall? Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop it down one more, huh? Let's try and get in here. Maybe someday they'll add like a first person view mode for, you know, for doing this kind of thing. Because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this down there or not. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Now let's put our bronze backer on here. I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna do that. Honestly, I haven't even decided if this is where I want it at. So that is what, 3 spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, then cut out here as well. Let me see how this is gonna line up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we don't have enough room for another one there. So what I might do is make it a 5 gap. But before I get too invested in this, let's put all this back like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta delete this one and put this one here like this. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one's already in the right spot. Wait a second. I won't be able to do that either. Honestly, if I find the center of this, it might work out a little bit better. Hold the phone. All right, let's put you here. There we go. So you're 4 blocks away from the end. You're 4 blocks away from the end. Now you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I cut this out, put this back, shift you 1 over, oops, 1 over this way. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that works. Perfect. Let's cut in the torches. Try to see if we can, oops, get down there, place that there. Their torch there. Okay, perfect. Do the same thing here. Just take that out, place that down there. Actually, no. Okay, it's working out. And for some reason we have lost contact with the bottom of the floor, and I think that's because we are now into the part that's going to drop down forever, and I can't see nothing. And my mouse died again. Dude, what is wrong with my mouse? It's a wired mouse. Oh my god. It is time for a new mouse, I guess. That is so lame. Man, I have no... Okay, we're gonna have to do some funky finagling crap here real quick in order to get down there. Just to be able to place this one block. Boom, just like that. That's all I needed. Remove, please. Yes. Okay, remove you. Yes. Okay, and get in there where I can see that piece, hopefully. Yeah, right there. All right, cool. Okay, now with that being said, I'm gonna go through this wall and come around this side, and I'm gonna put my 3-piece little... Wait, is this 1x3 or that's 4, huh? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 1 piece right here. Get my bronze. Oops. What am I trying to do here? That. Oops, no. Wait, should I do it 4? I probably should do it 4, huh? Come down from the top, delete those. Do my little signature bronze backer there. Place these back on the bottom. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if I could just put them like this. There we go. There we go, like that. Jump over here. And 1, 2, 3. And 1. Oops. Put out the torch there. All right, just like that. So we should be able to come around this side now. We got our nice little backer. We just got a little bit of filling in to do right here on the insides. Kind of hide that for us. There we go. Then we just got to repeat this process on the other side, but I think this is a good start. Oops. I think this is a good start. Yeah. Yeah. Me likey. Me likey. And then I think for this situation, the way that we've done this now at this point, we might actually be able to get away with some type of railing here, probably. So that was the case. I don't know how I'd want to do it though. I don't know. Might come up with some idea for that. You know, now that I see this, I have realized that I did waste a little bit of bronze. I need to take that out, and I need to place this across like that. Yeah, that looks better for sure. Give me that bronze back, buddy. This is how I make it last so long, as I don't waste any of it, because that shit is expensive, bro. I could just as easily put this over top of that and forget about it. Well, I say just as easily, but no, it would haunt me for the rest of my foreverness. Okay, so might have the ability to go ahead and put these little inserts in here like this. The way that we space that out, that's actually going to work out perfect. Then we'll have enough room on the outside for just one. Oh man, that looks pretty dope. Looks pretty dope. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. I like it a lot. Put this piece back. Yeah. All right. Well, I think this is going to be awesome. I have definitely recorded for a lot longer than I intended on, but I hope you guys are digging this, and I'll go ahead and end it, and I'll see you guys tonight on stream. Have a wonderful day. Toodles.